Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I am currently on the highway. I left Charlotte this morning. I am heading back to Florida. I had the best time with Dustin and his boyfriend, but now I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get on the fucking highway just to see them again in literally 2 days. That's crazy. But I'm currently driving, and I decided I want to talk about this whole Channon Rose situation with the crawfish. I know that Dustin and I did a video on his channel, and I have some more to say about it because you know what? I'm a little weirded out by it because Channon released a tweet earlier today saying, I'm going to be sitting down to discuss the crawfish and video will be out tomorrow. What exactly are you going to discuss about it? Because you were wearing some nasty ass Guess heels. That's what you were wearing. Some nasty boots. Look like you got him down there at the Goodwill. Not going to hate on you though because the Goodwill got some good shit from there. I'm not going to fucking lie. But you put your boots on, you then bought some crawfish. Somebody bought you some damn crawfish. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of crawfish. I lived in New Orleans for a year, and my ex's mother would always make, like, seafood gumbo, and that was never my thing. Like, I love seafood, but I'm sorry, I don't want to eat the crawfish. I don't want to eat, like, the little crabs, because, you know, they throw them in there with, like, the shell and everything. I don't know why my mouth is watering, because I really hated that fucking shit, and I had to sit there and pretend that I liked it every Thanksgiving and Christmas, that we were all together, but that's neither here nor there. So Channon Rose does this fetish video, which she said, she literally released a tweet saying that all the drama channels are lying, saying that she has never harmed an animal, she has never had anything to do with an animal, basically. It was just fetish porn. So unless we show proof, then we all need to shut up and you guys don't need to believe us, trying to like give our credibility like the big heave-ho with that Guess boot that she was wearing. Well, someone did some digging, even though Channon tried to remove all of these videos from the internet, I'm assuming, because the websites that originally had them, they started to just go away. You could not access the videos anymore. And wow, my hair looks really, really bad in this hat right now. But somebody actually found the videos that people were referring to with the crawfish. And when I first saw the picture of Channon next to these crawfish, or Randy, whatever you want to call her, because she's trying to come back with Randy, right? That's her porn name. I was like, okay, maybe they're dead. And which doesn't make it better, but I was like, maybe they're dead, and she's just standing there and like saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this to the crawfish. Well, no, let me describe this video for you guys so I can spare you your eyes, because I was like, what? Like, what? First of all, can we talk? Let's talk. I'm confused at who is turned on by this filth. And I'm not fetish shaming. You know what? People are into things, but there's certain things out there that are just gross. And I'm going to say it. There are people out there that are into like cats and dogs getting like poked in the eye with stuff. That's very disturbing to me. I don't know who, I don't even know how. Like, how you come up with that fetish of, ooh, yeah, baby, step on a crawfish. First of all, they stink. So that's gross, you nasty. And second of all, what in the fucking sick and twisted shit is that? Let me describe the video for you guys. So Channon, Randy, is standing there with the crawfish. You see her nasty ass Guess boot. I was a little bit more disturbed by that boot than I was with the crawfish. I'm just kidding. I was kidding. But she's standing there. She has her foot over the crawfish. The crawfish is like, trying to, I guess, attack her. Like it knew what was going on. Obviously, because it had its claws up in the air. And she's putting her boot over it. And she's like, oh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, like, bitch, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to get under your boot and get crushed, you dumb bitch. That's what he's going to fucking do. So she then starts applying pressure to the crawfish. You hear it crack, which is disgusting. And then you hear her literally giggle. She literally giggles about this whole crawfish dying. Takes her boot off, does it again. Takes her boot off, does it again. Now, I know that people in the comments, I've had some porn stars down in my comments, and they're saying, when you sign a contract, you go in to do whatever video that they want you to do, and you have to do it. I get where you're going with that, but there's certain things that you probably, just as a human being with a moral compass, you probably shouldn't do. You know, like, say the N-word and throw cotton balls like that. Let's be honest, that you probably shouldn't do that. That's probably just not a good idea. Another good idea, or not a good idea to do, is crush animals on video because some man is diddling his skittle, thinking that it's hot, that you're crushing a little creature. That's probably another thing. So please spare me the whole talk of, well, she signed a contract. You know what? I've signed contracts before in my life, and I've broken contracts before in my life. That's for sure. So another thing that you probably shouldn't do is lie about all this. You know what? You'd be better off if you were just like, this is what I did, which is what Channon did for a very long time. She was like, I did this fetish porn, but she tried to pass it off as like she never harmed anything. So now she's looking more and more like a liar. I'm gonna put the tweet up on the screen right here where she basically said, unless you see video proof, don't believe what these drama channels are saying. Well, bitch, we found the proof, or someone found the proof, and now it's everywhere. She's going through YouTube trying to get these videos deleted, but the link is out there, honey. It's there. So unless you're going to attempt to sue people, which good luck with that, bitch, because you can't sue someone if they're telling the fucking truth. But what are you gonna do? Is everyone gonna go to court? We're just all gonna pull up Randy Wright's videos in fucking court and be like, no, Your Honor, she did this. This is what happened. When it comes to like Messy Mark's video with the accusation of things being done to a dog, I don't know about that. I have not seen that for myself. I'm not going to speak on that. I have gotten questions like if I believe it or not. I have not seen that. I don't want to see that. If you did that, bitch, you're nasty. You're nasty, and that's probably why PETA got rid of your ass. So I don't know why you're coming to drama channels to try to be like, well, PETA just, and my vegan following doesn't like the fact that I did this like fetish porn. So, twack, like so gross. I'm still on the fact of like, who's turned on by this? Like, there's certain things, like I've done some freaky shit in my day, like to be completely honest. But that's that. Ooh, that girl's the line, girl. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know if I want to understand it. I don't want to understand it. I personally can never harm an animal, even if it is something as tiny as a crawfish, because you know what? It still is living. It's still breathing. It's still moving. And no, I couldn't do that. It makes you really wonder, like, what other things someone could step on, or what's another thing that maybe she did step on. I saw a video of Channon stepping on some crickets. Now, I had the argument of I've had a war with some crickets in my backyard before, but I wasn't crushing them to turn people on. And I probably wasn't even crushing them. I was spraying a little bug spray. But those Florida crickets, y'all. Those Florida crickets are a bitch. And then she sold her Guess boots. Channon literally sold those Guess boots. So somebody is the proud owner of a crawfish boot. Like, what else did you step on there? What else were you stepping on? What? Men's genitals? I don't know. And now Channon is, this is what I don't, you know, I don't know how old Channon is. I think she's like, I don't know, like mid-30s, I think. So that can't be like a midlife crisis unless some people, you know, some people start early. Who am I to judge? But something's going on there, in my opinion, because she sat down and do a video after this whole drama, after she made the lapse in judgment with trying to get with this drama channel to sit there and say, like, oh, we were just going to stage some drama, which didn't, I'm still like, I'm shook. I am so shook at how that did not help literally either of them. It literally was like just shooting yourself in the foot numerous times because you're trying to keep the lie going. But she then gets on camera and does a video titled, "This will be demonetized," or "This is demonetized," or something along the lines of that. And she's going off about how she was with a network and they were telling her she's not brand friendly or ad friendly, so she needs to tone down her story times. If you guys know Channon, this is how I came to know Channon. She was talking about her hooey and the miles that have been ran on it, and that's nothing. I'm not hating her. You get your best life. But that's what she's talking about in her story times. They were telling her she can't do that anymore. She basically has to tone it down. She has a kid now, like all this kind of stuff. And so she does this video where she literally just said fuck so many times. Like, it was like she hasn't said it in years. You'd think that she would have been like just throwing it out there or trying to be cool. You know, like the kid in school that's like 12 years old and he's like, well, my parents curse at home, so you know it, and just starts doing it, like me. Starts doing that, says that she's back. She doesn't care if she gets demonetized now. She is going to be a Storytime channel, and she is going to tell it like it is, and she's going to be Channon Rose once again. I'm all for Channon being Channon Rose once again. If she feels like she lost herself, that is great. I get what she's saying when she says that she did lose herself. I just said that in my fucking divorce video. However, she is now starting to upload videos about how she did not eat a man's genitals or his testicles or something along those lines, and she's doing videos like how her Lyft driver was going to kidnap her, so she started talking about her fetish porn. He probably dropped your ass off on the damn corner because he was like, this bitch steps on crawfish. I ain't got time for that bullshit. That's where I draw the line. If I'm going to kidnap your ass, bitch, you better not have done anything to an animal. That's where I cross the line. And so she's trying to, I don't know if she's trying to be edgy or if she's just trying to give off this like, oh, I'm a badass bitch, fuck this, I'm gonna rebel and all of that. Here's what I really think that Channon Rose is trying to sorry guys, I can't deal with the demonetization. I have a baby. I'm not making any money. My brand deals are going, which is your own fault because you're the one that you literally put yourself in the situation. And I don't like the fact that people are calling and getting her fired and things. I think that's fucked up. I don't wish that on anyone. But you put yourself in the situation, to be completely honest. You really, honest to God, can't be shocked that people are doing that because people go hard, like really hard. But neither here nor there. So I think is that she's going to say that she can't do YouTube as much anymore because she's not getting paid. Her channel will probably be demonetized, is what she's going to say. And then she's going to be like, so I'm going to have to go on Patreon, and I really think that Channon is going to start to try to do Patreon the way that Trisha Paytas does Patreon. You'll know that Trisha has a few different tiers, and Trisha loves to show off her booty hole and everything else, and more power to her. I think it's what Shannon's going to try to do because she sees that Trisha's making a shit ton of money, like literally a ton of money is what Trisha's making over there on Patreon. If people want to look at my butthole that much, I'd be selling it too. But I think that Channon is going to try to go that route. That's why she kind of turned this whole drama that she was in with the other drama channel into a Patreon moment. Like, I'm going to show you the fetish porn proof over here. You have to pay $10 a month to see her crush some fish and things of that nature, which I don't even think, last time I checked, she had like 32 Patreons or patrons. Is it Patreon or Patreon? Is it Patreon or Patreon? Is it Patreon or patron? I don't fucking know. But I think that's what's going to happen. Shannon, you know, normally I have some advice for some people, but I don't know, because this one's a little weird to me, because she put herself in the situation and then tried to go after drama channels and tried to go after everyone and really killed her credibility because she came out as a liar, and she's the Storytime channel, and that's, to me, as a Storytime channel, your number one thing is your credibility, because like, people obviously know you embellish a little bit, but some part of the story has to be true for you to like embellish from. And now people are like, well, wait, did this really happen? So I honestly don't know what Shannon's next move is going to be. I just said what my opinion of it is, and that's all I can say. And now let's talk about this trend real quick, okay? Before I end this video, of creators who have millions of subscribers trying to sit down with that Susan lady, that like the CEO of YouTube, and tries to tell her that commentary channels and drama channels need to be demonetized. We need to be punished for having opinions. And then they try to give off, well, we believe in freedom of speech, but this is just going too far. There needs to be some punishment. So YouTube is literally rewarding these channels for talking about other people. Hi, newsflash, that's how the world fucking works. And I think it's funny, this isn't just about James Charles, by the way. This is about someone I don't even know who the hell he is. I don't know how he has over 1 million subscribers. That's not shade. I just don't personally know who he is. But I have learned that he has drama. I'm not going to say his name because honestly I can't fucking remember it. But I think it's funny that the only creators that are trying to silence drama channels and commentary channels are the ones that have had big scandals. And they are the ones that are so fucking bitter because they have had to be held accountable for their actions. Get over it. Honestly, get over it. Like, if you're so upset that people are talking about you, you shouldn't be a fucking influencer. You shouldn't. Do you think Kim Kardashian, unless someone is extremely slanderous, is like, I'm going to silence all of these people? No. That's how it works. That is what you signed up for as a creator and as an influencer. You're in a very privileged position to have millions of subscribers. So if you do something bad and someone has to hold you accountable, guess what? No one's fucking perfect. Everyone fucks up. It's just that you're on a different level and people want to know about the tea and the drama that's going on in your life. I think it is such bullshit that these creators sit down, and even when I watched he literally did a sit down. His name Alex, I can't think of what his name is. He literally did a sit down with Susan, the CEO, and was talking about how drama channels and commentary channels basically need to be silenced, and calls for all of us to basically get deleted from the platform. And I will say this about that Susan lady, the look on her face, she was kind of like, it's gonna get me in trouble. She was kind of like sitting there just listening to him, didn't really have any emotion on her face, because you can't silence creators in that freaking way. Now, I understand completely if there are people going out of their way to try to ruin people, if there are people that are spreading malicious lies and rumors just to try to get some gain, I get that completely. But if everything can be backed up with facts and people are just having an opinion, then what is the problem? Don't fuck up. There's an idea. Don't fuck up. Maybe that would be a better option for you, sir. And James and everyone else that is saying they're trying to fucking silence people. Like, come on. Like, get over it. Like, to that. So, guys, that is it for this video. I am driving. I have a long way to go. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Please subscribe if you have not already. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this Channon Rose thing that's going on and what you think her next move is going to be. And also let me know what you think all these creators are trying to do by silencing literally everyone that doesn't agree with them or that has an opinion. I love you bitches, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.